I am the breaker of things, Justice, and you left me alone in your booth. I'm Justice.
Hey guys, Justice Curry here. I got an amazing episode. We are doing a toy meetup. So a bunch of guys in Michigan got together. We had this large area.
Do not pretend for 1 second that you're the guy that should be walking everybody around this show.
I knew I should have went
Turn the camera around, hold it on me, and let's do this right.
Well, come on.
God, Justice Curry, the trading toy god. I skeletor your bones apart and bring your blaster from the jump start. King Randor or Bonaparte, it don't matter, they tug at my heart. When I sit back in my chair and check out He-Man, to be like him, I wonder how it would be, man. To go back to a kid, I wonder how it would feel.
Time for you
Right now.
I mean, Travis is trash.
Justice got one up today because I stopped by his house earlier and picked up the last Muscle Man I needed to finish my collection.
Oh.
So he got props for that.
So let's talk about that. Everyone always loves to dog Justice, how he's this horrible human being. Let's talk about what Justice did wonderfully today. Scott, can you elaborate?
You gave me a $2 figure for
Ah!
So, I do appreciate that.
But it was important, why?
It was the last figure I needed to complete my US Muscle Man.
Which is awesome, that's
Yep.
impressive. Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
I do appreciate it.
Was that in your mouth for plastic crack? That Muscle Man?
That's how I had to get it. He had a baby bird to it. It's a little awkward with Brock and John watching. We made it work.
It's also on my YouTube channel. If you want to see me baby birding this to Scott, you can look on my YouTube channel,
Oh my
Justice
god,
Curry.
you don't need to.
I think he went like 4.5 whole
How many
minutes
times
without
has he brought
plugging his
that up
own
today?
YouTube channel.
I didn't bring any cash to the show.
Why?
I didn't have any cash. I built it. In fact, I have to buy something from Scott before he walks. We do need to wrap this up.
All right, let's walk around. Can I just put the headphones on and interview random people and just kind of take over the show?
No, it's my show.
I know it's your show. You're letting me have temporary powers. Never mind. In fact, Pete took over my show today.
He did?
Yeah, he did. He took over my YouTube videos.
What do you think? What do you think, listeners? Should I let Justice do that?
Yes. My phone's blowing up with people saying yes.
All right. Well, I got things to do. So if you do, here.
Well, you gotta find me someone to talk to.
No, that's your job.
Hi, Justin. I got a prize for you. Don't leave your camera sitting around. Whoa.
Over my head. All right, this may be just. Oh, someone just gave me a gun to arm myself. So I even have some. In my,
Take those headphones off. What are you shooting at?
I don't know.
Whoa! Ricochet!
Having a
Nerf bullets flying everywhere.
The first auction item up for bid is actually a podcast item, and whatever this makes, we'll just go into the kitty for us for equipment. This was a gift from the mini pizza, and I already have it. So you guys need it. We're gonna bid for it. Do whatever you want with it. We're gonna start the bidding at $1. Hey guys, Justice Curry here. I got an amazing episode. We are doing a toy meetup. So a bunch of guys in Michigan got together. We had this large area. Do not pretend for 1 second that you're the guy that should be walking everybody around this show. I knew I should have went. Turn the camera around, hold it on me, and let's do this right.
Gosh, jeez, oh Pete's.
So we're in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Crop Marks Publishing. Russ Coulter opened his doors to us warmly, and we're set up here. All sorts of guys, all the usual suspects. Let's meet some people.
He's totally hijacked this, but that's all right. We're gonna go along with
Hijack
it.
this, absolutely, right here. This guy right here, Jason Boonstra. Everybody knows Jason.
Hey,
Huge
Jason.
Transformers guy.
How you doing?
Right, he's part of Touchy Station. Next to him, Kyle Moore. Call him Old Man Kyle. See the gray in his beard?
Hey, how
That's
you
why we
doing?
call him the Old Man. He will cut you. He will absolutely cut you. So this guy right here, TMNT Crazy Bill.
Oh,
Right?
hey.
This guy is
Love me some Leo.
crazy for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Check out
you
this
name it,
Donatello.
he's got it. You know what it is.
I mean, this is
First off, this Donatello is priceless. Do not touch that Donatello.
My bad, sorry.
Okay?
The
All right?
handlebar.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. We can't do this.
Salvador
Right here, Scott Wiles.
Hey,
all the
Scott.
way from Indiana.
Wow.
Came out today to be here.
That's
Absolutely
amazing.
Awesome. Great guy.
steak sucks.
Just met him a few weeks back at Toy Haven. Officially was when I really actually got to know him.
Oh, nice.
So, and as you can see, there's tons of great stuff on the.
Ooh, this is a quality
like
booth.
this right here. Look at this quality bag.
Whoa.
Look at that. It's nothing but quality.
Thousands
It's a
of dollars.
bag full of quality.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
People are whipping out hundos and getting after this stuff. Let's keep walking. All right. Everybody knows Gavin Woolard from Tardy's Collectors.
Oh, hey,
Corner
Gavin.
Right here.
How are you?
Over 30 years of comic experience right there, downtown Grand Rapids. They'll take great care of you guys. Come in and see him.
Excellent.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. All right. Eric Munoz is here. Eric, wave to the camera right here in the Godzilla shirt.
Hey.
Great to have Eric here. He's absolutely hilarious. I don't know if you guys have ever listened to the podcast, Mo's Gonna Kill Me podcast. As a matter of fact, Travis does a great Eric Munoz impression.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, oh yeah, over here. Over here, we got G.I. Joe Joe, right here.
G.I. Joe Joe?
Right here, yep, retro rags. G.I. Joe Joe is into
Hey, G.I. Joe Joe's
like
here.
Joe crazy, right? It's all for him. If it's not 3 3/4, it doesn't exist.
Nice.
Okay. This guy, he doesn't want swivels. He's straight arm all the way.
Perfect.
Hardcore Joe from way back. Hardcore from way back. This guy right here, master customizer. This is Jeremy Gerard. All the way from New Jersey, New Hampshire.
I've been.
All the way from New Jersey, New Hampshire.
You must have just got here.
Right. He's my main man, just so everybody knows. Now, if you listen to the My Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast, you know this guy right here, Travis fucking Bowl.
Oh, hey, Travis.
So Travis is one of the co-hosts of the My Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast, along with myself, Steve Bisciotti. Right? So we absolutely have a great time doing the show. Make sure you check it out on iTunes, Stitcher, Podomatic. We're hilarious.
What about Potu? I've heard of Potu. Is that a...
Yeah, we don't talk about Potu. Let's go.
Okay, good.
Here he is, Stephen Bisciotti,
Oh,
host of the My Wife Is Gonna
Steven.
Kill Me podcast.
Hello.
Absolutely hilarious guy.
What is that thing?
Hates women, hates sex. He's a weirdo, but he does a great job on the podcast.
Okay.
Absolutely great job on the podcast.
It's my new camera.
This guy right here, Eric Brink. Eric
Hey,
Brink,
Eric.
I've known for quite a long time. Cute, he's cuddly, knows his shit. He's a good guy, decent guy. Big Metallica fan, huge Cliff Burton fan. So, which how
okay.
can you not be? It's Cliff Burton. You know what I mean?
Right.
Absolutely. Behind here, over here, right? This is Rob Biger.
Hey, Rob.
Rob Biger, great guy. I actually just met him recently as well. He's hooked me up with some sweet deals.
Nice.
So we got some snacks going on and all sorts of cool stuff going on.
Cheers, partying on.
This guy right here, you guys know him as Justin.
Hey,
Right?
Justin.
Everybody knows Justin. So he came with a friend of mine, Brock. I don't know why Brock puts up with him.
My name's
but
Justin. I'm currently selling my collections. Swing on by.
Everything. So you look at.
What's back here?
This is a toy swap. It's a bunch of friends hanging out. We bring toys, we eat, we drink, we have a good time. Look at the spread some of these.
Oh my gosh. Marvel Legends up the wazoo.
Oh yeah, absolutely some heavy hitters in here. Look at this Boba Fett.
What?
This Boba Fett is absolutely amazing.
No way.
6-inch Black Series Boba Fett. Absolutely
Oh
awesome.
my
Right. If you guys
gosh.
actually, I don't know if you guys watched The Mandalorian or not.
Yes.
Episode 3, you actually see him in the background.
You do?
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, Peter Parker Spider-Man. You gotta love Peter Parker. One of my favorites.
Sweet.
Absolutely one of my
I've been looking
favorites.
forever. How
Yeah.
much do you think this is?
I don't know. I would have to ask Rob.
Let's just walk around with it.
But yeah, like I said, lots of great stuff here. Obviously, Hulk, the Tan Hulk. The Tan Hulk is so rare.
Yes.
Everybody's like, oh, Gray Hulk, Green Hulk, Red Hulk. No, this is the Tan Hulk. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Some Motu figures over here.
Ooh.
Figure.
These
and
look
Stack
vintage.
Ore
This is
and
vintage, right?
Poop Ore, and those are all vintage. Absolutely.
Ore.
Those are, I would say, probably 83.
Yep.
So, well, no,
see
I
it.
take that back. The end is 84. The two on the
Okay.
end are 84. But yeah, 83 for the most part.
Nice.
All vintage, like I said, all the time. Cards are in great shape.
Awesome.
So,
I'm loving
Again,
it.
ton of great stuff.
Is there some more over here?
There is. Got a whole other table of great stuff over here. So what Nickelodeon did when Nickelodeon took over the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles property, one of the things that frustrated them was they didn't cater to audiences with disabilities.
Right.
So what they did was they said, you know what? We want to make action figures for kids that are colorblind.
Yeah.
So they did. They made this set here with a Target exclusive.
Oh.
They made it all black and white. And all the same color bandana, so now
Yep.
the kids, they don't feel left out. You know what I
Oh,
mean? So now
gosh,
the
you're
the
right.
colorblind kids, they play around and they go, hey, do you have the Psy guy? Hey, do you have the staff guy? And they, you know what I mean? They're just like all the other kids. They shouldn't be treated any differently. So, So that's hugely important.
Gosh, this is some quality stuff here.
This is great.
This is awesome.
Oh, Fishbowl. Fishbowl is one of my favorite characters.
Yes.
So.
Oh my.
So this is actually.
Hey, who's that over there? Who's trying to leave the building? Who's that? Luke.
That's Luke.
Luke, cool hand.
No, that's not. That's not Luke.
Come here.
I thought it was Luke from behind.
Who is that?
What?
Who is this?
Phil.
Phil? Phil from the future?
Phil from the future.
Oh, hi, Phil.
Hi. Phil's a good guy. Phil and I actually started doing stand-up comedy together 19 years ago.
Really?
Can you 25? 25.
Can you tell me a joke? Sorry,
Do
Phil.
it, Phil.
During a snowstorm, my wife and I became pregnant because I was too lazy to go outside and shovel and decided to stay inside and plow instead. There you go.
Hey-oh!
The man of the hour right here.
Oh my gosh.
Owns this whole thing.
You own this?
He owns this whole city block.
He does?
The whole city block is his. He owns the plow trucks that clear the streets. The guy's a big deal. So,
Oh my gosh.
sincerely, thank you for having us all out here.
This is like Santa's workshop.
Awesome, man. So,
Yes.
Awesome. You guys should all be here.
Yes.
All be here.
So, if you have publishing needs, you guys, honestly, this guy knows what he's doing. Oh, I'm plugging.
We're plugging. Plug him.
So it doesn't matter what size it is, doesn't matter if it's black and white, if it's full color, what material, what you need to do with it. Call the guys at Crop Marks. They're going to say, hey, yes, we can do that. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great price. So again, huge thanks to you, man. So
Well, thank you, Justice, for giving me the tour.
of course,
I appreciate
absolutely.
it. And you know what's
It was
going
a
to be?
pleasure.
You know what's going to be hilarious? In the comments, I guarantee people are going to go, "Where's that guy's YouTube channel? I want to subscribe to that guy's YouTube channel."
Right. I don't have one.
Not yet.
So,
I'm going to be his
if you go-
publicist. We're going to be.
You actually,
Hey, Russ.
If you go to xvideos.com and type in Big Fat Peter, you'll find my videos there.
All right, we'll check them out later. Hey, I'm gonna pan through and show everyone's table right now. So thanks again. Let me give a handshake right there. All right. So come with me. And I know we were being a little silly in the beginning, introducing people, but I just want to kind of show you the things that people brought. So you have a mix of modern, vintage, Transformers, some really neat things. I thought about army building these Robotech motorcycles at one point because Starduster for the G.I. Joe mail-away figure is the same exact color as that plastic. He goes well on it, and that's where he's sitting right now. I'm gonna ask him how much this is because I'm thinking about buying it. I'm digging it. I almost bought this die-cast Voltron. He only wants 10 bucks for it, which I'll kick myself later, but it'll bug me just that his wings are not there. Some other things noteworthy that I'm really digging is this huge giant NECA Predator figure. Ugh. That I'm gonna break on film. I have one already at home that I haven't taken out, but
Hey, we're talking food. We're talking food.
I trust your judgment. I can tell by look.
Justin wants a 12-inch long hard sauce.
We looked at some of this stuff already. I brought a lot of my miscellaneous bins because there is a lot of experience here. There's dudes that from all generations that can go in some of my random bins that have pieces and parts that they may need for their own collection, or they can help me identify them and go, hey, this is from this line, or this is from this line that I may not be as familiar with. Of course, I always joke around with Vinyl Pops as the Beanie Babies of our generation, but granted, I have some in my own collection. Really, really neat figures, Marvel Legends. Very similar to Muscle Men, a little bit bigger, but these zombie type, or some Legos. All right, and then let me give one more look over here. Slowly pan around. I just want to give you a little taste of what's here. They're talking food right now. Oh, Motu Joe. If you like He-Man, you've probably watched one of my episodes with Motu Joe's collection. It's probably one of the best He-Man collections in the world. But this is his extras that he brought here today. Some vintage stuff, modern stuff, little mini comics. these are neat. If you see anything you like here, contact Mo2Joe on Facebook. He may or may not still have it for sale. I'm gonna ask him about this. I'm curious how much he wants for that. Or if you want this super rare Garfield puzzle. There's a market for that. I hid this in there. It's a Star Wars watch. All right. I guess I gotta get some food ordered. So I gotta go. Take care. Bye. All right. I just put my food order in. Hopefully the French bread pizza is gonna be phenomenal. But I wanted to show the last little bit of what was included down at the end here. There's some Star Wars modern figures, adventure people, I think they're called. Some really cool different McDonald's toys, all sorts of things. Oh, Clerk, Kevin Smith, one of my favorite directors. Clerks is a phenomenal movie. I have to explain. Mork from Ork. Ring Warriors? Ring Raiders, that's right. Remember these things? The little rings and you put the planes on them. Ninja Turtles. Gosh. Blast from the past. This stuff is Scott's, which Scott is over there. Scott's an awesome guy. I was happy. Scott just reached out to me not too long ago, and he loves muscle men, as I do as well. Muscle men, the little tiny guys that were called Kinikimon back in Japan. One of my most sentimental toys ever. He needed one last muscle man, and it was the top. You could spin him and he was the top, and I happened to have him. So when he came over today, I gifted him the very last muscle man he needed for his collection, which feels good, you know, helping out another collector. These are 3D printed He-Man stands.
I gotta add.
He'll take these to different cons that he goes to. Either G.I. Joe's or Star Wars. I don't want to mess up their deal. Let me come back over here. Pete's, the original host of this crazy episode, is getting our food orders.
I've got tons of figures.
All sorts of goodies. I love Batman the Animated Series. What a great cartoon. Growing up is raw, gritty, good stuff.
I don't know how rare that is. I'm gonna have to pick one of those up at some point for like a custom. But
nice.
Anyway, I don't know. So I could match all these up with my figures, but I don't know.
I'm gonna have to get this complete one in my translucent chandelier. Someone told me what his name was. I think he's some type of Build-A-Figure. I can't remember his name, but he's like $80 if you had the entire figure. Travis has some Mythic Legions. Kickstarters, really, really cool. Articulated figures. Pete, Travis, and Steven just started up a new podcast for Mythic Legions called... Pete, what's your new podcast called for Mythic Legions?
Cast.
Legions Cast. So if you're interested in these guys, please check them out. Bunch of classic figures for Masters of the Universe, and then these weird orbs that are almost like vinyl pops for He-Man.
Ross, do you want me to walk it over so they can take a look to make sure that they understand?
Loving it.
Okay.
I've always had a fondness for Lobo and his rawness and grittiness. He was a Build-A-Figure for this line. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to buy him. It's kind of a pricier figure because you had to buy each one of these figures to get a piece for him. So you had to buy 4 different ones. Oh my god, jeez, oh Pete's. Yeah, speaking of Build-A-Figures, I believe he was a Build-A-Figure as well. Lizard. Chameleon Man. His name is Chameleon Man, right?
Figure it out from there.
No. Okay. We'll agree to disagree. He's a lizard. So you had to buy 4 different packages to get different pieces to be able to complete the figure. like I've mentioned many times before, that the community, the people that are involved, that the toys are just what bond us. The toys, having them hang on your wall, collecting them, yeah, it adds a fun aspect of collecting, but actually going out and meeting and having conversations with people that are different from you, and you can have that shared bondness, nostalgia, whatever it is. That's what's really important. That's what I really love, sharing my passion with you guys, showing this, saving these memories. I love you all. And if you don't have something like this in your area, start it. Start a Facebook group, whatever state you're in. If you're in Washington State, Washington Toy Collectors Facebook group. Start finding all the people that are in that state that are toy collectors and have just a meetup. Have friends get together. It doesn't have to be an official con or anything like that. I challenge you. Take that challenge. Hit the subscribe button. Goodbye. Russ, can we look at, I know your diorama's kind of knocked over a little bit, but you have an excellent zombie. Can we just look at it just for a second?
Okay, yeah. Nobody's
all right,
standing up. Nobody's standing
That's
up.
all right. It doesn't matter. So what Pete McCarthy just took you on an awesome tour, mispronunciated everyone's name, and I thought it would be fun just to kind of switch it up because the dude is freaking hilarious. He's an actual stand-up comedian, and he's the host, or one of the three hostess. Hostess was the mostest. My Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast. Make sure to check them out. But we are doing a swap meetup. Bunch of guys get together in Michigan, and Russ was gracious enough to lend us his workspace because he has like Santa's little workshop here, and he has all the Oompa Loompas behind this door right here. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to do a tour of Russ's collection at his house in the near future, and it is going to blow your effing mind. So stay tuned. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. But just real quick, I know he's setting some of these up, and that's not. I mean, we don't need to.
I know.
This city block is absolutely out of control. Cool.
Zombie diorama.
It's zombies, and more zombies everywhere. And we were talking about it earlier today, and I said, well, what's the, oh my gosh.
Look at the dragger.
Oh my
look at
gosh.
That. Oh yeah.
And he said this is a real city block from Grand Rapids. And Russ actually created this himself. And it's not just the facade, it's inside. There's, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And he transported it recently. That's why a lot of stuff is knocked over. And he's going to be taking it and traveling around to various cons where he sets up all the zombies and has, you know, some amazingness. But can you tell me the real short Reader's Digest story about Mos Eisley tattoo parlor decal as we're seeing right there? Because it was just a neat story.
Okay, so, you know, you're running around my printing shop right now. This is what I do. I own a printing company. I brand companies, so I develop logos for them and things like that. And Mos Eisley's is a tattoo company that's been in this town for 20 years now.
Nice.
And they asked me a few years ago to put new window graphics in their shop. But I said, well, you don't have a logo, so we got to get you a logo. Once we do that, then we can talk about putting some window graphics up.
Yep.
So this diorama was, I was invited to an art gallery here in town on Day of the Dead to show my zombie diorama.
Right.
And at that particular gallery showing, I knew the owner of Mos Eisley's was going to show up. So what I did was developed his new logo and window dressings.
Right.
And made it in miniature scale on the facade of my little miniature
Which he
version.
had not seen yet.
The owner had not seen it, so he looked at my diorama for a few minutes, was wrapped up in the zombies, blown away, and then realized I was proofing his new window graphics.
Oh my gosh, that is so neat, man. What
That's
a
the way
really
to do
cool.
this. You gotta have
Absolutely,
fun.
absolutely. And then what do we have quickly right over here?
Yeah, well, this is the barge.
The sail barge?
One of of the backers of the barge.
Oh my goodness.
And I just haven't unfortunately taken the time to populate it yet. So.
It's all right.
But I've got my palace set up and I've got all the figures and I'll be loading this up by the time we shoot the reel.
And this is literally your office.
This
you have
is my
toys
office work.
in your office.
Yep.
How awesome
When you own the
is
company,
that?
nobody can yell at you about it.
Absolutely. And I'll put a link to your business in the description.
Oh,
so if
thanks.
anybody has any needs for decal work or printing or what other kinds of things do you do here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, just all that. We do decal stuff. We do posters, business cards, flyers, you know,
Awesome.
banners, trade show displays, all that stuff.
Very, very cool. Well, thanks again, Russ.
These are not responsible for anything that are shady or untoward or sexual favors. Like I said, if you need to have your podcast sticker, we got it right here for $2. The first auction item up for bid is actually a podcast item, and whatever this makes, we'll just go into the kitty for us for equipment. This was a gift from the mini pizza that I already have it. So you guys need it. We're going to bid for it. Do whatever you want with it. We're going to start the bidding at $1. Standard auction rules apply. Just say $1, and then if you want somebody else to say $2, and so on and so forth. So support the podcast. $2. $2. Already have $2. $5. $10. $10. 12, 11, 12, $1,211. $12. $12. $15. 20. 21. $21. Going once. Going twice. 22. $22.
Shoo, I didn't really want it anyway.
22 sold.
23.
Woo, thank you, sir.
Pay that man his money.
All right. We're going to try to go quick. Guys, there's a ton of great items up here, so we're going to try and rapid fire right through them. If the food gets here, we'll grab the food, we'll scarf it down. We'll probably almost kind of maybe do a working lunch, if you will. And then I'm going to brave the treacherous 96 to get back home. So, all right, $22. Look at that. I'm going to put this with the decals, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. So, if there's a reserve on it, you obviously reserve the right to say no or yes, and we'll ask you when it comes up. So, right out of the gate here, we're going to start with an Autobot Ratchet Transformers. Start the bidding at $10.
Walgreens exclusive?
I don't know.
Walgreens exclusive.
Walgreens exclusive. Nobody wrote that on the note.
Sorry.
I only know what I know. Walgreens exclusive. You can only get this at the wall, the corner of Happy and Healthy. $10.
You never visited there.
$15. $15. I got 15. 15 going once. 15 going twice. Sold to Travis. 15 bones. Nice. Scooter, that's you, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next item up for bid. Old School Kingpin and Daredevil comes with a comic that was only available in this pack. That may be true, I don't know. Started bidding at 15, and it's a cool Kingpin. They're both 15. Cool. $15. 2-pack of Legends, guys. It's 2-pack. 20. Still a 2-pack. Lots of creativity. Here we go. Daredevil versus Kingpin. $20 going once. $20 going twice. $20 going 3 times. Sold to Kevin. $20 to David. David's only $2 in the hole now.
Fits me good. It's nice and fitting for a girthy person.
Do you think if I post a picture of that online and say, does anyone have it in large or medium, that someone might have it for sale?
I don't know, Justice. I never pull those kind of stunts to try to get free shit.
I'm not asking for free. I'm just asking if I could buy it.
Oh.
No one ever gives me any free stuff. I'm like you guys.
Old man Kyle walking by. No cane today.
Whoa, must be getting better.
Aspirin's a wonderful thing.
He does. He smells of aspirin and witch hazel.
He does remind me of the grandpa in Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory that's, you know, bedridden for 20 years and then gets out of bed when the... But instead of candy factories, it's toy swap meets. That gets him out of bed.
It does. It does.
Why didn't you buy anything else? Well, other than you didn't bring any money to the show.
I didn't bring any cash to the show.
Why?
I didn't have any cash.
What are you
I
talking
built it. In fact, I have to buy something from Scott before he walks. We do need to wrap this up.
All right, let's walk around. Can I just put the headphones on and interview random people and just kind of take over the show?
No, it's my show.
I know it's your show. You're letting me have temporary powers. Never mind. In fact, Pete took over my show today.
He did?
Yeah, he did. He took over my YouTube videos.
What do you think? What do you think, listeners? Should I let Justice do that?
Yes. My phone's blowing up with people saying yes.
All right. Well, I got things to do. So if you do, here.
Well, you gotta find me someone to talk to.
No, that's your job.
They don't care. You walk out with the box. I don't have the box. I really like the box.
Hi, Justin. I got a prize for you. Don't leave your camera sitting around. See the time? I know. That's how you get dick pics. Yeah. You might have to zoom in to get some of them, but...
Right in the finger.
Yeah.
Got my pistol pulled
Justin,
back.
you want those stickers?
Yes, we're recording for Justin today, so...
Who? Who's that?
Oh, hey. Hey. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Yeah?
Yep.
Having fun?
Hanging in there.
Yeah?
Yep.
You go boom boom here all day, or?
A couple times, yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Yep. Good times.
If I got you, I'm going to the women's bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's normally where the bigger messes are, so.
Highly recommended.
Yeah.
The hand soap in there is
Yeah, I know, it's
nice.
the air freshener in there.
I think it's pumpkin cupcake. Oh. Yep, it's good stuff.
Whoa, that's a creeper. Ooh, hey. Ooh. He's touching me. Let's see what else is going on.
Take it on. Pack. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Are you recording or is this a picture? That's a recording.
It's recording.
See the red?
Yeah.
That means
It was just sitting on the table, so I just picked it up and...
He was doing that as to just get background. Now we're gonna mess with it.
Yeah.
Let's go in the bathroom.
My ass is on there.
It is?
Yeah, I dropped trout. I seen it, you know, so I showed it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Crescent of the Valley Moon?
Yeah.
Good.
I didn't leave any crust in there though.
No.
No, all the craters are clean.
No, craters are clean?
All craters are clean. At least I hope so. If they weren't, I apologize. I don't know who's actually going to watch this. I mean, if it goes on this channel, I ain't watching it. Oh, we got some dealing going on in here.
That was me. Hey!
Hey, what's up?
None.
That's not Eric Munoz, it's Alex Torres. Don't get them mixed up.
No. Two.
Yeah.
Two different people. What'd you say?
It's Alex probably 25.
We're gonna go check out some more people. This was Justin's, right? Okay, good. It just left it recording, so I just picked it up and, you know. I told everyone else my ass is on there, so. Yeah.
You have a nice surprise when it goes through.
Oh, yeah, definitely, definitely. Hopefully no kids are watching. If he's smart, but sometimes you never know them. He might not think of that. Oh, shit.
He's got some good whatever you have. Oh, that one.
That's right.
Nothing incriminating here.
No.
Whoa.
That's right.
Everyone's zipped up. That's what Justin's gonna look for. That's what Justin wants to look for. I told him that's how you get dick pics is you leave your camera laying around and it's recording.
That's right.
Well, we can unzip.
Bathroom's that way. Take it in there. Give him a little surprise.
That's called trolling for dick.
It is. It is.
Dick trolls.
My ass is on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drop trout real quick and make sure, you know, to show them the full moon. It don't stink that bad. Come on.
Thank you.
Oh, there's Mo 2 with a Nerf gun.
You just kind of ran with it. Yeah.
Got me here?
Whoa.
Over my head. Alright, this may be just... Oh, someone just gave me a gun to arm myself, so... I even have some in my...
Take those headphones off. What are you shooting at?
I don't know.
Whoa! Ricochet!
Having a Nerf bullets flying everywhere. People are using Justice Curry as a target practice.
Shot on body slam.
And there's
Bad shot.
That was an excellent shot.
Like that dribble out.
It still worked. No, it didn't.
End of your barrel.
Again, if you guys want to see the live action that's unfolding right now, check out Justice Curry's YouTube channel because it is being filmed of me being assaulted right now. Eric Brink is behind the camera, even though it's not recording. You forgot to hit the record button.
No, the record button's going. There's no nudity on here.
Shit you in the face! Gosh. I can't work under these conditions. You can take over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well,
There's 5 more.
who else we gotta talk to? Anybody, Trav?
Grown adults, my ass.
Anybody want to come talk on the podcast?
I want Scott to talk on there. You could talk about his experience buying a blind box.
Hey, Scott, come talk about. Oh my God.
A Justice Curry style blind box.
He's got the biggest gun
Oh, sorry, there's
in
Justice.
the room.
Scott's gun is bigger than me.
Scott, would you like to be on the podcast and talk about your experience today?
Sure. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called My Wife's Gonna Kill Me.
Sounds stupid.
Where are you going, Trav?
Actually, you go. This is way better.
Oh, okay.
Travis, no, you need to sit.
So Scott, you participated in the auction today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Travis brought a Tupperware bin full of toys. It was heavy, was it not?
It's about 25 pounds.
25 pounds of plastic
Solid
stuff.
bullshit.
Nobody was able to look inside to see what was in there. And we bid that off and in the auction, and the proceeds were to go towards the My Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast. You, how much did you pay for? You ended up winning, and how much did you pay?
$100.
$100. You immediately got to go through the bid and inspect what you just paid $100 for. How'd you do?
Less than charitable. It was actually very charitable.
It was charitable to us.
To you, yeah. There's a lot of there's a couple Beanie Babies from McDonald's, not even the good ones that there are, not good ones anyways. Some Hot Wheels cars, 90 Star Wars figures. So you know all the best being collectibles.
Did you get a couple empty boxes?
There were some empty boxes. There were some PS4 games that I was certain were going to be empty. They are scratched, but they're in there. Some broken figures, missing limbs.
So regrets? How bad off?
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yep, it was money I earned at the show today, so.
Now after this interaction with Travis, and I'm sure you've probably known and dealt with Justice Curry. Which one of them is the bigger slime ball?
Kind of tie.
Is it right now time for you?
Right now.
I mean, Travis is trash.
Justice got one up today because I stopped by his house earlier and picked up the last Muscle Man I needed to finish my collection.
Oh.
So he got props for that.
So let's talk about that. Everyone always loves to dog Justice, how he's this horrible human being. Let's talk about what Justice did wonderfully today. Scott, can you elaborate?
You gave me a $2 figure for that. So, I do appreciate that.
But it was important, why?
It was the last figure I needed to complete my US Muscle Man.
Which was awesome. That's impressive. Congratulations.
Welcome to the club.
I do appreciate it.
Was that in your mouth for plastic crack? That Muscle Man?
That's how I had to get it. You had a baby bird. It's a little awkward with Brock and John watching. We made it work.
It's also on my YouTube channel. If you want to see me baby birding this to Scott, you can look on my YouTube channel.
Oh my
Justice
gosh,
Curry.
you don't need to.
I think he went like 4.5 whole
How many
minutes
times
without
did you brought
plugging his
that up
own
to the
YouTube channel.
And just so you know, this is from the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me podcast. Watch that.
Well, we're glad we.
Or listen to that. I'm sorry, not watch.
Fun.
Don't watch this. Listen to My Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast.
It was a blast, yeah. Had a good time. Even with the coat of shit, it was still enjoyable. Oh, that is underneath your muffler, so slow backing out when you leave.
All right. Cool. Well.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No, thank you. Thanks for coming. We always enjoy that. We've already talked to Kyle. Ben!
We always enjoy getting a virgin in here.
Ben, we need 2.0 over here. 2.0 alumni. Yeah. Ben Talmadge walking up to the mic. What do you think? How you working?
Today was great.
Did you,
a lot of fun.
Did you get anything cool?
No.
No.
I didn't get anything cool.
You like me? You came for the laughs and the babes?
Yeah, absolutely. Sold a couple things, had some laughs. That's about it. I'm lucky I got out of the house, so.
Yeah.
It's been a way to get our house this week. So.
Oh, did it? Are you? Ooh, you carrying your carrier?
I'm bringing it to you. Yeah.
What is it? Flu?
It's the hip butt stuff.
Just bust. Oh well. I don't know whether that's good or bad. At this point in my life, I don't know if butt stuff is good. What do you think, Kyle?
I think for you, it's good. That's your thing.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
It's butt stuff.
Yeah, that's your thing. You stuff in your butt, so that's your thing. I'm surprised you haven't caught anything yet.
The butt stuff I do is non-sexual. It's about love, but it's not sexual. All right.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have more to contribute.
When are we doing 2.0 again?
You tell me.
All right. The 2.0 Patreon episode coming up.
Yeah.
You didn't ask for it, but you're gonna get it.
One way or another.
All right. Well, it sounds like everybody's walking away from me now. Maybe I have to stop now. I might have to stop podcasting because I've just run out of people. I've been abandoned. Nobody's walking over here. You want to come over here and talk to me, Alex? Oh, I got a taker.
I am standing right next to him and he acts like I'm a piece of shit that's not even here.
You're filming.
So?
What did Justin do to this? Because I don't think it sounds right.
I was talking right into it too, so I'm sure.
There. You must have unplugged something. There it is. That's better.
So Justice has been tampering with the My Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast equipment.
Yeah.
He is trying to sabotage and take over the world. Justice Carey.
You couldn't hear stuff like that.
Justice Carey is evil. Listen to the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me podcast.
Alex,
do not watch this.
How are you, Alex?
Good, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Talking to me at least.
Yeah. What do you think? I said on a previous podcast that I was a little bit confused with Wonder Woman here, and you love DC.
Yeah.
You're a DC guy. So is this canon? I mean, is Wonder Woman? My nitpick was that Wonder Woman
with the trailer for the new movie.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Wonder Woman, and I think she did this in the first movie too. And everybody knows I like the Wonder Woman movies. I love Gal Gadot. I think that the Wonder Woman movies are, well, I haven't seen the second one, but the first one is great. And I'm excited about the second one.
Yeah, me too.
But one thing that does bother me is she moves so damn quick. She's moving faster. I mean, the guy can shoot a gun at her and she can block bullets or move out of the way. Do you think that's true to her character in the book, in the comics? I mean, is that true to Wonder Woman, that she's just like, that got that almost Flash speed?
Well, Superman's also faster than a speeding bullet.
I know, that's my point. Now we've got two characters that are moving fast as Flash.
I will be that guy.
I am the breaker of things, Justice, and you left me alone in your booth of justice.
Is any of that from,
I always say Chris Star.
Chris Star.
Tomato, tomato.
Exactly.
Probably would break it, and then I don't.
Oh, yeah. You have full Boonstra?
Yeah.
Break my
Maybe.
$500 camera.
You know I'll get you back.
Yeah, that's what he told me too.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, the robot guy is like Japanese version, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can I hire you? Just to follow for videos and Comic-Cons and whatnot? That would be amazing. We could just freaking tear it up, reviewing toys. Would that be something? I'll pay you in toys? Yeah?
What kind of toys? I mean, these.
These are freaking treasure.
Well,
How about, you know what? G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. You love G.I. Joe. I love G.I. Joe. I didn't bring the good stuff. I left the good stuff at home. So could we arrange something?